what the hell's going on with the frickin' internet. I've never had any issues with it, and now all of a sudden I'm having a tons of frickin' issues. Are we back? You know, it's going up in dropped frames. This is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. It's still not back. I apologize for the internet, guys. I don't know why my internet randomly is dipping out of nowhere and having so many issues. I have not gone anywhere. I'm finally going to stabilize. Haven't even been streaming for an hour. So ridiculous. Alright, now that we're back, let's try to continue with our New Game Plus playthrough. Freaking stupidity. Rest up. And on we go.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
Jeez. Ooh. I missed. Don't want to miss.
Ready to strike.
the ink flow.
Go to Virtuous.
I'm okay.
Sword Ballet here. That'll kill him. And then, boom. And again, here we go on another drop. There's no reason for the drops. No reason for it to drop.
Good stuff.
Alright, we want to fight everybody because items for first time around. Fights.
A storm is coming.
Not looking good.
We can do burning canvas here.
Void, take everything. Finesse and grace.
And burning canvas here.
Void, take everything.
Ta-da! Alright. Go this way. Get our more of our items.
Let's carve a path.
Let us stay.
Nice. Let's go. I'll fight. Let's fight.
You're outmatched.
Not giving up.
Goodbye.
Ow, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, recoat. I think I might have missed that recoat last time. Come on, we're still gonna fight. Trust me. I'm not worried about the experience, but the items that you guys can give me, yeah, we're gonna want those. So I need, they only cost 5 when I am on rank. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye-bye. Alright. Alright guys, we're about to go into an ad. I don't know if I'll finish the fight before the ad, but we'll take a break, a quick 3-minute break till the ad is over.
Void, take everything. Okay. Void, take everything.
It says ad starting soon. Wait for it to be on the ad. Alright.
An advantage.
Great.
Well, that will help. Feel the storm!
useful.
I can do it. Void, take everything.
Oh, lovely.
Well, that will help.
Good stuff.
Let the ink flow.
Watch out, my L.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The painters might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm gonna make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Nice.
Looks like we passed the danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky. Good stuff.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Ah, kule, kuna wilo, kula fosof na bed. Ah, kule. Oh.
Hey, you holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
Hey, my mic was muted. I'm so sorry. I've been talking to myself. Hi, Karen. Hello, hello. Hope you are well. I am doing good. I'm sorry, I didn't realize my mic was muted. I must have bumped it. Or my cat bumped it. Yeah, we're just enjoying some leisure time, playing some Expedition 33, new game plus. Collecting some things and trying to upgrade all my stuff to beat the new super bosses they implemented. This boss is so cool.
Are you hurt?
Fine. Thanks.
This Nevron's been looking for a frickin' Verso.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm making it. I'm doing the best that I can.
I'm not giving up.
So we're gonna start by
Chance.
getting all of our AP up, maximizing our damage output. Go straight to Sword Ballet. See how much damage we do.
Will hurt.
Oh, took him out of his first phase already. Mael, don't mess with Mael. How you doing, Karin?
Let's dance.
Beautiful. Not sure what you mean by that. I spoke about my medical stuff yesterday, and all the pictures and whatnot that they did for the injections that they did in my back, because again, everything keeps changing.
Well, turns out this Nevron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this is what we're fighting for.
So no more people have to go through it. Such a cool boss fight when you first play against him. Level 29 now. So it seems like the upgrade for New Game Plus is level 20 items. So if you got them on the first playthrough, they'll be like level 29, which is awesome. That was such a cool boss fight the first time you fight him. If I didn't have the broken build I have on Mael, it wouldn't be that easy. It would have been a lot longer. But then he decided to attack Mael, which was his mistake. being there's a super boss of him, I remember his moveset pretty well. Really, Verso? Did you really just... Mail? Really? You're just gonna go through the wall? Why can't I do that? I want to go through the wall. Are they gonna do it again? Look at this! Hey, Verso. I think there's a problem there, buddy. No, they haven't done a surgery. They did do an what they do deem an operation, because when they did the 2 epidural shots in my spine this time, they were transformal, so they were a lot deeper into the spinal column, so they had to use pictures and whatnot to guide the needle into the correct area. Otherwise, things could have went south really quickly. So they did do a procedure on me, but no major surgeries yet. They're using this as a determination on if I'm going to need one surgery over another. So yeah. Ooh.
Nice.
We'll take all the color Lumina. So yeah, and so I was discussing yesterday, which of course my internet decided to give out on me again yesterday. I don't know what's going on with my internet. It's not my equipment. It's something on the internet's end, the provider's end. So they did transformal epidural shots. They're hoping that brings me some kind of relief so that they can do a more evasive surgery, a smaller procedure that I can get up and get back to normal sooner than later. But from what I'm understanding,
Oh,
if
lovely.
I'm not getting any kind of like relief from said injections into my back, which as of right now there's not really any relief. I mean, I may have had an hour of a tiny itty bitty less amount of pain, but the pain's never stopped. It's always been up there in the scale. They ask me my pain scale between 1 and 10, and I've consistently told them 7 all the time. Sometimes it's 8. But they're hoping that these shots will reduce the pain level.
This the place.
But as of right now, it's not doing it. But it can take up
You
to
can
a
go refer them
maximum.
to this tree, if that's okay with you.
Can take up to a maximum of 3 weeks. So the follow-up appointment is for the 9th of February. So we'll have to see what happens. Me too. I'm hoping. But it's looking more like they're gonna have to do the bigger surgery. Uh-huh.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us.
You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
So yeah, hopefully things will work out with this, but it's not looking too bright for the pain being reduced. The pain's still pretty consistent and still pretty at a high level. So can only hope, wait and see. That's about all we've got. It's about the only thing I can do anymore. Sorry, so now we have our gradient parries.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Sorry, I forgot. I forgot to give him that. Dude. That's funny. All right, buddy. We're back up over 100. You three are under level. Are under the maximum level right now. We got 100, so we give 20 to each. Let's do 10. Get them up to 110 each. More abilities to equip. Now, if I talk to this guy... Have I found the second one yet? Yep. Still not there yet. You gotta find one or two more. Should be able to break those. Oh, skills. You still need one more level, so that means you're level, yep. You're level 98. You're level 96. And you're level 96. I could probably switch her and Lune, so that she gets more experience than Lune does.
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah, there's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right, there's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Yeah, spend some time with Ciel.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analyzing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something epic, then? Full of battle and danger?
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Arguing whether Ciel should share. Remains evasive. They grew a little bit. Head back to the others.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Yes, we'll spend some time with Lune.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Hey, buddy.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Bombarding Verso with questions. Verso remains evasive. pisses Luna off, but triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso. Dun dun. Interrogation is over, they go back to the others.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
How come
Minoko's a
the lost Jestrels?
Yeah.
That was sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Well, not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Yes, spend time with Eski.
She reminds me of someone.
You mean CL?
No, Mile. Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh, well. That's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mile is Mile's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Their bond grows. Pay here for their way to bury Gustav.
Hey. Hey.
I didn't mean...
It's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me when I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going, to make sure I continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Spend more time together in a moment special for both of them. Let's change up some hairstyles just because I can. Nope. Get energy in my dice res. Sweet kills level 31. Dude, everything's just flying up in levels now. And man, the stat bonuses are so much bigger than they were. It's so freaking good. Alright. Now let Mayel write in the journal for the apprentices. More checking up ahead on the others.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Alrighty, we should be coming back from our ad break. Ad break. Sorry, I could not pause the cutscene. But I think that's where we are going to leave off today on Expedition 33. After this final cutscene.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just we're
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. And that's what we're going to cut off for today for Expedition 33.